it was like I was predicting a foreshadow. You see, yesterday I did a video for 27 minutes, and in the same day, electricity decided to run off, to run away. Now the issue is now is now becoming persistent. Whenever it rains here in Moi, a good chunk of possibilities might predict that we might not have electricity for the next 3 days. That is an issue that I raised to the KPLC or the Kenya Power. I actually inboxed them in Facebook and told them there's an issue. I even informed them of my meter number so that they can locate the exact place. And the issue was noted, and it is being worked on because they gave me a reference number where the issue is being looked at. The reference number. You know, when you report something, it must have an ID so that they can the technical team can have a look at it. So I believe in some few days KPLC will sort this out. If this doesn't happen, on my watch, while I'm living here in Achievers B, I'll raise the issue again so that it can it can be looked into, because it's bothering, it's inconveniencing. Now my phone has almost 50, okay, by right now it's about 57 or 56%. Thank God I have enough battery that would push me even to tomorrow if I don't do anything silly with this phone. Heavy and something that will consume a lot of power. So yeah, this diary won't go for long. Thank God I had recorded for yesterday. I'm counting myself lucky. So until the electricity decides to come or even to return, well, I don't know. I might decide to charge it on another place, this phone. However, it's not going for long. I want to talk about one issue. I want to talk about one thing. There's this chapter that I read about in this book called Stillness is the Key. We all have weaknesses, right? Yes. How do you work on these weaknesses? Like, how do you work on them? How do you go about them? Now, as I was looking for a solution to this persistent issue that I've been facing, yeah, Twitter has a lot of porn, and it's always a trap for me each and every time that I go there. It's either I fell for it, or unfortunately I just fall for it. How that happens, I just can't tell. Whenever I engage in such now, but the book gave me a solution. What if you can engage with the activities, yes, but grow these nonchalant emotions? Like, you'll be less reactive to anything. You'll just watch, just sit and watch as everything unfolds on your watch. That means that you have to not develop any emotions behind anything. If it's sex that you are observing, or even you are watching videos about, don't react to it. Just watch it. Don't react, because that reaction is what sparks the emotional trigger, and so that it can lead to masturbation. Okay, so if you want to sort out this issue, you have to be very how do I say this? You have to be very non-reactive. Just watch and just don't be reactive. That's the answer that I got from that chapter. And I think I now have an answer, a solid answer to apply on this issue that I've been having. All right, great. So by there I could have expounded this, but I don't think there's anything to talk about. I just got an answer and I needed to record this. So let me join this with the other video. I don't think it will go for 45 minutes. Okay, I cleared some storage by the yesterday. I deleted some movies that I had. I now have almost 12 GB. That will take me. I can even record for 50 minutes, confident, or even 1 hour. I don't know, but it's actually very possible if I continue to delete some files in my YouTube and even my movies applications. All right. Yeah, that's the file that I've got. I have a plan of renovating this website of mine, clearmaxine.github.io/MaximFelix. Optimize it for the mobile application, and it is just a post that I have. It is just a note actually that I've written just some minutes back. Before I came here, I was in my room. I'm planning to renovate ClearMaxine because the mobile friendliness is kinda off, it's off in a way. So I need to fix this as I try to improve the site experience, for the readers. I've realized I've gotten some competition. There's a guy who is doing this hacking thing. He has decided to be doing to be let me say this. He has decided to develop a site where people can create, or even where you can get any PDF file that is torrent, or even is kind of developing a black site for PDFs. So for me, I have to improve my lights and my site's experience. I know he has noted something about my and if you see someone copying you, just know you are doing the right thing. I thank God for that. I'm doing the right thing. If someone can see an idea and then I know they'll come up with a good site. Copying, not copying, but it's like of copying. It's kind of copying, and I don't know. This will go for about several minutes. So yeah. So I noted this. It's actually a note that something that I've observed from his post. He's called Haywood. I think he's on Facebook. He's quite a hacker. I think we share the same DNA. He's a tech bro. I'm a tech bro. We kind of share the same. I don't know. Now, if you see someone else is doing what you are doing, just know you are doing the right thing, and you are the one who has started it. But it was just a thought. When I was starting this ClearMaxine, I just thought that I was just it just started as a joke. I decided, okay, let me make this site. So I'm going to improve the site experience, reducing the load time, the resources on this the images and even the videos, all of them. Yeah. What am I even saying? Yeah, I'm going to improve the site experience, the pop-ups, everything. Every little detail matters on this site so that it can be mobile friendly. Yeah, thank you very much. I think for the continuing support. There are people who just send random M-Pesa messages. I'm like, bro, God bless you, man. You, man, God bless you. Honestly, from the bottom of my heart, God bless them, because it goes a long way. You find even it can be very can be broke and someone sends me about 200 shillings. It sorts some bills here and there. Someone sends 100 shillings. Yes, someone. I think there's an issue with the reversal. Whenever someone sends something, they reverse. It's an issue that I think I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to tell people that the name that the M-Pesa name displays is not the M-Pesa name that. It's not my name on Facebook. They are different, and that's why I'm looking into changing my ID so that it can show my real name, Maxim Felix Kenobi. The name that is there was just my former name, and I really don't like it. I think my name should align to my purpose. Yeah. Remember, okay, I think that's enough for today. I'll join it with the other video for yesterday. Should I talk about what was happening yesterday? Yeah, the two boys. Oh, they are these boys who are wearing socks and had what do you call it? Ashes on their all over their body. These were just boys who had come from circumcision, and they were just doing some silly okay, I don't want to call them silly rituals, but they were kinda new to me. They were strange to me because they looked like someone was practicing witchcraft. The way they looked. Okay, but it's a ritual here in Nandi, or among the Kipsigis, or even the Kalenjins. Okay. So they were doing a ritual after they had been circumcised. I wonder how what it is called. I even asked a villager here, a villager who is an age mate. They told me they were the same. Yeah. So let me end this diary here. I really wanted to comment on that. I don't want to consume a lot of power because I must edit again, and that will consume a lot of power. And usually when I'm recording, it usually consumes a lot of it takes part in the activities that I do with my phone. Largely that takes much power of my battery is recording. So as I'm recording this, I'm sure some battery percentages have dropped. You see, I have 50%. I have consumed almost 7% in just 13 minutes. It takes a lot of power. Anyway, let me end it here. Let me join it with yesterday's Nini, and then for tomorrow we leave it to the owner. I'm not the person who will dictate tomorrow. Until tomorrow, let's talk about life. Yeah, one funny thing about life is that it will give you what you want, or what you wish for. However, you must not focus on that. You must focus on building the essentials, and so that you can survive, or even not survive, and so that you can be able to live with that thing. Like, you develop, if you are asking for a car, you have to be able to, from the universe, you have to be able to get the financial capability, or even ways to fuel your car, to pay for the insurance of that car that you are manifesting, service, fueling, and all that. All that. that had to sink in. You want to make you want to find a partner. You have to be willing or even not to, you have to be willing. Yeah, you must have these conversational skills because I'm seeing a lot of opportunities out here and I'm not taking advantage of them. Girls are all over. And remember, I need a hole to dig in. I think I need to. Now it has reached a point now. Okay, I need to dig a hole now. I now need to, but I know for a fact that for the first time I think it's gonna end up to having a baby. Hmm? That's for a fact. The first time that I try this. Hmm? Banging. I'm gonna end up to be a father. But I know I'll be able to be a father. However, I want this to go with the right person, or for the right person. I want to deposit my sperm is energy, and out of in the whole human body, that is the thing that has the most energy. You hear that a sperm has a lot of DNA. You know, when you look at every part of the human body, I think that one has the most energy, even more than your brain. Trust me. No, the brain doesn't have energy. It has power. So what's the tissue that that has energy? Blood. It has glucose. That's energy in motion. So if you compare all the cells in the body, sperms have the most energy. They can make a difference, you know. Yeah. No, today I just made a prayer today. Yeah. I usually make a prayer after my diary. Immediately after diary. While it's the video is processing after. Okay, I usually don't edit this video. I just compress it. And the only way of compressing these videos by it's like editing in a way. Yeah. So I made this prayer that you for the 7 days I was seeking my purpose. Okay. However, I was not specific on what I want with my purpose. Do I need the whole purpose of it? Now, with purpose, you have been given a tool, and that is talent, or even that innate gift, or even ability. With that, I even talked about this. Yeah, I think I talked about only that it has another angle. That ability, you have to seek it first, and so that it now can make sense. when now um when achieving your purpose, because the purpose is a bigger picture. What do you have to achieve your purpose? Yeah, I had to ask for it now in the prayers. Now you see where I'm going with all of this. You have to be willing to ask. You have to be confident enough to ask. What's your? I don't know my talent. However, I want to know, and I think God is trying to answer me. Only that I'm not careful, or should I say, I'm listening. I'm not okay. I'm not listening. I might have listened, only that I didn't take a note of it. Today I met with Ben, who is doing forex. I don't know. This might be a way that God is telling me, okay, you're seeking your innate abilities, yes. You're seeking your natural given abilities, yes. Yeah, and by the I even asked for the people who are supposed to be in my life. Please, God, bring them closer to me. Minutes later, literally, I think there's something about forex that I really should know. I should dig up until I know my special abilities, because through that, I think the whole picture will be clear. You want to make money and you are an introvert. I believe that's a good way. Plus, I think I was meant for this. I love details, yeah. So forex shouldn't be a struggle or even a hit for me. It is a given ability that I've been given. So, and looking back, whether this will go for about 20 minutes. Plus, I said that I'll be going for at least 45 minutes. Today I didn't make it. Did I even check it? I didn't check it. Yeah, I even forgot. I forgot about it. By the way, when I was in my house, it hit me. Oh my goodness. I'm supposed to be doing 45 minutes. Yeah, today I was limiting myself to that. Okay, I'm so used to that the figure 45 doesn't ring in my mind. Now I'm going to get used to this. I have enough storage, about 12 GB. After I delete some movies today, well, I'll have enough. Plus, these videos are not consuming a lot of storage. Yeah. Now you get my point of view. I would rather I asked for that, and we met with Ben, had a chat. It's been in for a long time, and something's just pointing to forex. I might be good at this, the stock markets. You see, thank God I've been exposed to cryptocurrency, and even I can easily understand what is happening. There's a book that he recommended to me, and I haven't gone through it, and it's because I'm doing a lot of things. I'm juggling with a lot of things that I don't find this thing fulfilling or even important as such. It's not one of the priorities that that are so. By the I really needed, and whenever I do a diary, I remember that I have talked about something. Now, my roommate, it's a question that I keep asking myself: where did they come into my life? And I think they were just here to give me the survival, no, so that we can share survival resources as I look for a way to make sure I tap into my abilities, and finally I'll monetize them. Yeah, find out my ability, perfect on it, make a kill, make a living out of that, or even make money out of that. It's something I think, and this is a great grace period that I think that it is giving me. The universe is giving me a chance. Hmm? You see how life is. You ask for something, it will bring you to. It will make sure that you need it. However, don't focus on what. Now, after you do everything, start preparing. Start preparing the capacity to handle, or even for the blessing that you asked for. You ask for a wife. Make sure you have a job, or even at least something that is flowing. There is cash flow in your. You ask for a child. Please make sure that you have money. You want a child. Make sure that psychologically you are prepared. Hmm? And psychologically, that is happening. In my next room, I'm like, okay, there's this girl who has this child, and what is happening subconsciously, as much as I don't pay so much attention to it, there's something that is being done on this. When I see this child each and every time, when I hear their noises, we are just next door neighbors. So whenever I hear that child's nini, it occurs to me that you can have a child, Subconscious is doing something, only that I'm not noting it. However, subconscious, the enlightened me knows that there's something that is being done. There's a transaction that is going on each and every time that if I see a child or I hear their noises, it's because you asked for one. So these are the noises that you should get used to. Yeah, you should get used to in a way that now you'll have your daughter. They'll be making noises each and every time. It has started the preparation from the beginning. You feel me? Yeah, it's supposed to be that way, and thank God it is happening. Thank God. I don't know why I analyze things in a way. Nowadays, I'm like, wait. I now say things clearly. Whenever I'm doing that, and it's whenever I'm doing that, now things start to be revealed to me in a way that, okay, I have never thought of that. It's only when I focus on the thought is when I get inspired talking about some things. Now there's another young lady who is with a girl, or even with a child right now. You feel? Was that coincidence? I think so. That was coincidence. Because they were just passing nearby. Or is it a sign that nowadays some. Let me comment on this. I'm finding nowadays that my answers are. The answers for the prayers that I make usually come up very. Okay. My prayers are being answered fast. And I'm talking in terms of time. The prayers that I pray are being answered either immediately after I ask of them, or they delay for a bit of not many days, just a few days, and I receive an answer. And through that, I had to learn. Oh, 18 minutes. And through that, by the I had to first learn how God speaks in my life. Because honestly, He can't speak to me directly. That is one thing. He will not speak directly. Like I hear God's voice is like direct, a verbal and an audio one that you can hear. Mm-mm. I'm starting to notice that God is speaking to me using other people. That is one. Two, because I've seen the other day we were having a conversation with my roommate. I'm like, wait, you are talking about me, like me in a way that now you are describing me on whatever is in my mind. I'm like, but I had to act like, okay, just a conversation. But I knew this is God speaking to me. Honestly, like this is God speaking to me. As we are talking, he mentions, by the way, this go for 30 minutes. Wow, this is interesting. Mm. Mm. See, I'll be making it to be going for 1 hour. 1 hour won't hurt. I think I have the storage. Not that I don't have the internet. The internet is all over. I can decide to be going to school and do the thing and upload it. I think this won't be a struggle. Here's what I'm doing. Here's what I'm doing. Here's what I'm doing. Oh, no, he talked about these sexual sins. Yeah, and he was kinda directing that to me because the language that he was using, he was actually saying it direct. Kama wewe unaweza kuwa una struggle na nini. And for a reason, for a moment I was like, you have just described me, and I think this is God that is talking to me. Now, God, he says, you might have failed, which is true. You might have failed, but Satan will use that so that you feel fear, and so that you don't go to Jesus Christ again, or even to God. So you feel that you are inadequate because you have sinned. Not that. I think he pushed the conversion until it reached. We are now talking about some honestly some some stories that are not adding value to me. Some stories we talked about Lilith. He was the first human to be created by God. Okay. And but as we are conversing, he asked a question. What do you think Okay, what do you think? Not what do you think. Where do you think Jesus was during the 3 days that he had died? No, you tell me. Hey, the day I tried to ask a question. Okay, we concluded that God went to hell to rescue the the human population that had not been saved. Yeah, he had gone there so that he can spread the gospel, and whoever believes in those 3 days will be saved from eternal fire and whatever, will be saved from hell, and from that it will be taken to, yeah, so that the human population will be the humankind will be saved because of Jesus Christ, or even at how he died for our sins. The 3 days were, I don't know why they were specifically 3 days, but anyway, I don't know. Just to save the humankind that was before Jesus came. So whoever believed became alive. Okay, some even resurrected. So basically, you can say that Jesus Christ saved the entire whole human population. Even Akina Adam, if they believed that, if they believed Jesus Christ, then we will meet in heaven. And always think of heaven as this. It's just a thing in the mind. There's no heaven that will go. It's only that now think of now. Look at Earth. Okay, look at the Garden of Eden. It was not. It was on Earth only that it had this heavenly experience. And you want to tell me that there'll be, we will go to heaven again? Not that I don't have not that I have doubts, but honestly I do. Yeah, let me say it as it is. I do. There's no heaven. Heaven belongs to other beings. Yeah, angels. Yeah, we, what will be brought is the heavenly experience, like the Garden of Eden. That heavenly experience, it will come to earth, and whoever will have believed in Christ will be living in that. Now, whoever will not have believed, there's no hell that will be created. Let's be honest. There will not be hell that will be created, and it's because there is a sun. See, the sun is made of sulfur and even whatever, the burning gases. Yeah, that will do that. Will, okay, again, God finalized um, God finalized creating everything in those 6 days that He was working. So telling me that there'll be nini, I don't think so. Hell, a hell will be created. Oh no, hell no, 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 no. Anyway, I was actually to speak of what usually have many things to talk about. Only that some I even forget. Some I even, and it's 27 minutes past nini. Okay, how do I do this? Okay, I actually my internet got depleted, but there's no issue. There's no issue. So I can't upload this today. I must compress it and keep it safe, and then later, after yeah, tomorrow I'll join it to the other one. Anyway, let me seek the peace that I'm looking for. In these still waters, I get to enjoy peace in a way that, yeah, we talk about other things tomorrow. I even don't have anything to talk about. Let me just relax, cool off, seek peace, and seek clarity. I don't know. Yeah, and I have a question in mind. What abilities did Jesus have while he had this human experience? What what skills did he have? Okay, not skills, innate abilities, so that he can succeed in his purpose. I think I'll try to find out and then I'll answer in one of the diaries. Maybe after asking, maybe I'll get an answer because it has. Well, there are things that are happening. I need. Do I need to record this? I mean that it's need an app because now there are the people who are wearing such. They are wearing like sack like nini things, and they are covered in ash. Their body are in white. That means it could be ash. Let me describe it. No, it's like they are going for circumcision. They have this sack on their back. Anyway, I think they are kids who are going for circumcision. Ah, yeah. Let me end this diary here. Remember, if it can be shaken, it can be moved. Until tomorrow, adios.